Greetings of peace. Good afternoon, friends. This is probably not going to be the best quality video that I can make because I'm doing it spontaneously and I'm doing it while outside the library in my new hometown of Austin, Texas. But because I have a determination to get your support, I'm appealing to you in the most effective way that I have at my disposal. For many years, for the last 13 years to be in fact correct, I've been striving to obtain the goals that I've imagined possible for my life. I have faced so many challenges that I would probably need far more time than this video would allow me the time to tell you. But what I've learned over the many years that I've been striving to navigate my challenges is that with God, anything is possible, and you can't walk in this life, achieve your aspirations in isolation from others, and you can't do it alone. And so it's in that spirit that I'm making my appeal to you for your support. If you can donate $1, $5, $10, $20, $50, $100, whatever you can offer me to get me closer to the goal of paying off this debt to ACU so that I can obtain my bachelor's degree, the document, and also have my transcripts, I would then have no restrictions to prevent me from enrolling in the International Institute for Restorative Practices. I have been looking at this program now for 5 years. I've talked with Jamie Kantz, who is the registrar for the university, for years now, talking to her about what it is that I'm trying to achieve and why I think this program would be beneficial to me. For those of you that don't know, I'm a formerly incarcerated person who has been navigating reentry and the challenges that come along with reentry after incarceration for the last 13 years. When I came home to a very impoverished family with little to no means by which to support themselves and even less to help me. And so I've had to take my pure tenacity, my resolve, I've had to dig deep into the reserves of my faith to eke out the existence that I've been able to make possible with God's help. I've done some wonderful things. Graduating from ACU is the climax for me. My dad was right behind me and he put that hood on my head, and I was so proud of myself, and I was so proud of my dad. But I was also afraid because I was getting to a point where I was finishing one journey and I didn't quite have the next part of my journey spelled out or fixed in place for me to step right into. And so it caused me some stress, it caused me some instability, and I stumbled for a time. And I've been stumbling for a time after that. But I'm not a quitter. I've never been a quitter. I've always had this something inside of me that's made me a fighter, somebody that wanted to make some use of the pain that he's had to experience in this world. I remember sitting in prison thinking to myself, God, why me? Why does this have to happen to me? Why does my life have to be circumscribed by barbed wire and fences? Why does my life have to be restricted by correctional officers and gun towers? And then I remember hearing Dr. Tony Roach one day in one of his sermons say that our ministry grows out of the context of our crisis. And I've been holding on to that quotation for years. And what that quotation means to me today is that everything that I've gone through, I now see so many faces in my mind, so many people that I've come in contact with that have been struggling just like me. And they need somebody with a compassionate heart to be able to advocate in whatever capacity I might find myself advocating, whether it be in the halls of the legislature, whether it be at the city council meetings, whether it be at the universities, to those that are in charge of creating policy for admissions, wherever God places me, in whatever future role he might decide to put me, I know that I'm going to be that much more capable of opening up the door for others like myself, because you can't experience what I've gone through in this life, in this short amount of time, and not have a great desire to want to see others be protected from some of these challenges, prevent them from ever having to have experienced them. And ultimately, if they do have to experience them, having somebody on this side usher you through to the other side because they've made it themselves. I don't want to overextend myself on this video. I just wanted to make every effort to secure your support. So I'm going to be uploading this very shortly, and I pray that you can find it in your heart to be a part of my journey as I continue to work towards matriculating through the university process. And it's not just because I want that diploma on my wall, that degree on my wall. I'm doing this because in this world, you have to have qualifications, and having certain knowledge positions you better to succeed. I may be doing another one in the future to kind of show you what's been going on in the time that I've been here in the Austin area. But I just want to say I love you and thank you so much for your willingness to cooperate. May God bless you and may you have a beautiful day.